this is Tina.
Hello. Hello.
Tina, we haven't worked with. I talked to her a couple nights ago and set her up, gave her the foundation talk, and had her list the 15 things that we had you make, and then filled out the whole thing. And we're going to do a quick muscle testing thing on her right now, and to show her. And we're going to show you one thing that we talked about and that we said we couldn't do. So we showed her how to go into the memories. We're going to have her just pick one that's not so hot. And you can actually choose that one right now.
One that's not so hot.
Yeah. You know, and then from the bottom to rows. From the middle or the early. Oh, cows. We can do cows.
Yeah, we'll do cows.
Yeah, because we did cows and that was
that was okay.
Yeah. So we did go through this before, but just setting up. We didn't do any clearing. And we saved it. And she was nice enough to allow us to give her all the information, but no clearing yet. So she went through essentially all the training that you guys had, and then some. But what we want to do is muscle test. We're going to do it like if she came to see me, and she did, this is how we would muscle test her, right? So we'd get all this stuff down, and then I would say, okay, so put your arm out like this. So I would say, be strong. And I'm not doing any of this. It's nice and even. Be strong. Okay, so think of a positive event, something good. Think of something not so good. Okay, and you can feel the weakness. And of course, it's reflected in her arm, but it's the core, the pulva and the heart and the solar plexus that's weak. Now we're going to test her on some of these things here. So we'll just a couple. Yeah, co-worker. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so be strong, clear your mind. And then think about the middle one, the co-workers. Think about it. Okay, you can feel it, right? Okay, so now be strong. Think about sadness and bad boyfriends. Think about it. More than one memory. Okay, good. You can feel it. Okay, so now think about cows. It's an early memory. Okay, and then now think about school, which is another early memory. Good? Okay, so you could feel all of those, right? But you don't have me testing you. So now she's going to muscle test herself. And you can, no, I'll hold it. I'll hold it like this. No, you hold it. Off camera. So she's going to do this and be strong. So remember how we kind of did it yesterday, right? So all you got to do in the beginning is just push down and be strong. You got it, right? Okay. Okay, so now think about the event with co-worker. And then, can you feel the difference? Yeah, okay, good. Now go be strong again. And then think about bad boyfriends. Okay, and then now think about cows. You can just go to cows. Think about cows.
I'm going to laugh, right?
Okay, and then the last one, school. Yeah. So you can do all the other ones in this way, but this one, you have larger muscle groups. So it's, to me, is more clearly defined if I'm observing it, but also for the person. Yeah? Okay, good. Oh, and here's the other one. Put your arm up. Be strong. This is related to you. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of abandonment. Fear of being undeserving. Fear of being unworthy. So just notice that whenever I say fear of failure, her arm goes up, trying to be stronger. You know, like down, up, down, up, right?
Yeah.
And then the other one was values. Remember the value words. So be strong. And one of your value words was think about love. And the unlove that you had in previous, okay? And then the trust and distrust in relationships, but they're all over. So that's enough right there. The next one would be conflict resolution. Just one person that you think you might require to resolve a conflict with.
I think.
You want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying, be strong. Clear your mind first. Be strong.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of
No,
somebody.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
It's going away right
Yeah, be strong.
Okay, yeah, now I got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to go through the clearing. And we're going to immediately test her right after the clearing. And you'd be surprised at how she tests. Then we're going to test her 10 minutes after that. So, okay, so now face the camera so they can see you. And now we're going to kind of stand off to the side. And just remember, Kavehi is on the other side. Kavehi, can you make your presence known? So we're going to ground first. So keep your eyes open. Go ahead and close your eyes as we clear the space around us. Your outer aura. Opening connection. Just bring the energy right through and flow it through your body. And fill your body up with light into the heart and the solar plexus. The Pu'uvayananao. As you allow your higher self, your connection to the spirit, to make that connection. And make that declaration that all my guidance and my consciousness be of only 100% pure light. As you make that declaration, just allow that knowing to connect. As you connect to that guidance and that consciousness. And you allow that guidance and consciousness to assist you in releasing the negative emotions from your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Releasing any anger, frustration, hatred, jealousies, all levels, all depths beyond words, anger. Sadness, feelings of depression, disappointment, again, all levels, all depths. Fears, anxieties, phobias, known or unknown, release beyond words. Releasing any hurt, emotional hurt, especially around the pu'uwai, the heart. And guilt, embarrassment, or shame, again, all levels, all depths beyond words. Now we're moving on to limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, the world, the universe. Releasing any fears of failure. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of abandonment. Failure, rejection, abandonment. All levels, all depths, beyond words. Releasing any fears of feelings of being undeserving and or unworthy. Again, all levels. All depths. Undeserving, unworthy. Now we're moving on to values. What's important to you in your life and your living? Releasing any negative emotions or negative feelings that you have about relationships. With regards to love, trust, honesty, support, communication, commitment, respect, relationships. Family, same thing. Love, trust, respect. Personal growth, health and fitness, career. Spirituality, life and living in general or specifically. Again, all levels, all depths, beyond words. Now we're moving on to conflict resolution. Ho'oponopono. That's where you made that stage in your mind's eye. You create a stage below you. So in your mind's eye, create a stage below you. And you can close your eyes if it's easier for you. If it's easier with your eyes open, that's okay. In your mind's eye, create a stage below you and invite spirit up on the stage in whatever form spirit represents for you. As you make an umbilical cord connection from your heart right into the heart of spirit. As you imagine an infinite source of love, healing, forgiveness, and understanding above the top of your head. Filling up your body now, then overflowing out of your heart through the umbilical cord, the connection. And filling up spirit until spirit is totally whole, healed, and forgiven. As you say to spirit, I forgive you for whatever has happened in the past. Me not thinking you were there in all of my times of need, I forgive you. Do you forgive me? As you float down up on the stage, say whatever else you're required to say to bring harmony and peace with your relationship to spirit. As you remove the umbilical cord, the alka connection, and allow spirit to float away, knowing that when you reconnect again, you'll be reconnecting from where you are now at a higher level of consciousness. As you float back above the stage, invite the people, the places, and things up on the stage with whom you are seeking resolution. Make sure one of them It's that little girl inside. As you make an umbilical cord connection from your heart to their heart, and you allow that infinite source to continue flowing in, out of your heart, through the umbilical cord, the Anka connection, and filling up the people, places, and things until they are totally whole, healed, and forgiven. As you allow Spirit, Akua, to place an umbilical cord into each and every one of you, filling all of you up with unconditional love, light, and aloha. As you now place your awareness on that younger you, that little girl inside, and say to her, I forgive you. For whatever's happened in the past, I forgive you. Do you forgive me? For me, may the always being there for you. As you float down up on the stage, hug that younger you. Allow her to know that you will always be there to protect her. As you take that part of you inside and allow her to integrate into the whole. And if there ever was a part of you that felt like it might have gotten splintered off or lost from some traumatic event that happened in the past, whether it was from this lifetime or a previous one, if you believe in past lives, allow us to go to the ends of the universe, all dimensions, past lives, generations, back across all time and space. And bring those parts back to you now. You allow those parts of you to integrate into the whole as well. As you float back above the stage, turn your awareness to the rest of them, the people, the places, and things, and say to them collectively, I forgive you, and all of my ancestors forgive you too. From the beginning of time to the end of time, future generations to come. Do you and all of your ancestors forgive me and my ancestors? From the beginning of time to the end of time, future generations to come. And when you have that acknowledgement across time, float down up on the stage and allow all of you to feel the feelings of love, healing, forgiveness, and understanding. Then remove the umbilical cord, the Anka connection, and allow them to float away, knowing that when you reconnect again, you'll be reconnecting from where you are now and from where they are now, after you've all received the healing at a higher level of consciousness. As you float back above the stage, allow us to reach up to the heavens, as you allow Spirit to give us whatever you require in this moment in time to assist you in your future endeavors. As you allow this knowledge, information, wisdom, whatever form it takes, to go into your mind, body, spirit, and soul, wherever it is required to go. As you now assist us in creating new neurological connections, with new understandings, new strategies, new learnings, ways of looking at things. Once again, integrating it into your mind, body, spirit, and soul. As you open up your crown, allow the light, the mana, the oneness to come in and integrate all that you receive. As you give us a moment for assessment and reflection, this is where we're looking for any negative thought forms that might be lingering. Now allow us to say a pule, a prayer to assist in bringing in the light, the mana, the oneness, and integrating all that you receive. You once again allow your guides, your ancestors, as well as ours, and Spirit of Koa to assist in the pule, to assist in the prayer. All right, so remember what we said, we're going to muscle test it right away. So that's what we're going to do right now. Put your arm on. Be strong. Okay, notice? Be strong. So this is the calibration part. Right after the clearing, virtually everybody tests weak. Why? Because there's calibration going on. So initial calibration takes maybe 5-10 minutes. The full integration I should say, the initial integration takes about 5 or 10 minutes or less. The full integration takes about 3 or 4 days. So whenever you do the clearing process, know that it's going to take 3 or 4 days to fully settle in. What does the integration look like or feel like? Sometimes people, we don't like to say this, and we didn't say it for years, but we had to because people keep coming back and saying, it feels like I got a headache. What's going on? So when you're integrating, you take aspirin, it won't help. You know, that's where you know you're integrating. But thoughts will come into your awareness and they'll just flow. So if a thought comes in, you go, oh, why am I thinking about that? Notice if there are negative emotions attached to it. And if you're not sure, write it down and then go check it. Most people don't do that, but that's how you know. And then you always have your list. Check your list, the checklist that we made. That's why we have you write it down. We say, well, I'm not really sure if it helped or not. Well, you have your list. You checked it before the clearing. Now you can check it after and you'll know one way or another, right? So let's just see if Tina can pass calibration, and then we can do the muscle testing on the other stuff. Be strong. Okay, be strong. Okay, so how's that feel? Be strong. It's strong, right? And how long was that? A few moments. Okay, be strong. Okay, good. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of being undeserving, fear of being unworthy. How's that?
You didn't push me down.
Wow. Yeah. So even though, so to speak, her arm was strong, not really. Yeah. Her arm was just a reflection of what? The core, which is what? The pu'uwain and the ao. The heart and the solar plexus. That's where the energy centers are. Yeah. Okay, so very good. But you do have homework.
Okay.
You do have homework. What does that mean? Do your checklist. You can muscle test. Yeah. Be strong. Be strong first. Are you strong? Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Go fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you can check those other things on your own.
Okay.
Okay? Good?
All right. Okay.
All right. So how do you feel?
Wonderful.
Okay. I think we're done.